What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. I thought this thing, I don't know. I had a really good feeling about this dial. New dial, classic style dial. One of the ones where I could do a Kraken 2.1 if I wanted to, and I was like, nope, let's not do that. Let's just do something just classy looking. So I did one of the 170 brushed cases. I did one of these fluted bezels because, to be honest, I thought not only did it look good, but then I didn't have to use a silver bezel. And then, I guess I could have used a silver insert, but there's no way I'd have anything yellow that would match, you know? So, went that route. Haven't used these silver hands in a long time, which didn't think of it until I started putting them on. It's like almost impossible to figure out. Like, it's in the center is what the is how these are set up for. What I had to do was put the hour hand on, spin it around to where I thought it was pointing straight up and down, but I was using this point, and then this point on the other end of it was not pointing at this, so I had to put it on there, hold it up at this angle, which, you know, this glass isn't on here, I'm holding the movement, and just spin it around till I saw that was pointing directly at 6. Then I knew it was pointing straight up at 12, so I overlaid that other one on top and made sure that that was also pointed in line with it, and then set the minute hand. So it's kind of cool. A silver seconds hand would have been fine, but I thought, let's just grab kind of like something that would kind of look somewhat ghosted on there. So I grabbed the yellow, I don't remember what you call this style. There's a name for it. But grabbed one of those. I only had 2 yellow seconds hands on hand. There was a watch that I used to dissect that would come with that yellow seconds hand. So I don't think they make them anymore, but I normally toss the hour and minute hands and use the keep the seconds hands unless they're red. I don't use red that often, and even if I wanted to use red every once in a while, every single one that I get has has a red seconds hand. Every once in a while you get a yellow. Every once in a while you get a white. So if I ever was like, oh man, I wanted to use a red, I could just go to one that I have off to the side, tear it down, and have a red. So the red are not hard to get at, but the yellow is something you don't see very often. But grab a milled bezel. A milled crown. Did a milled caseback. So I just wanted to look nice and classy. So one of my new HD straps from Mr. Twanvu. I thought that this brown complemented it well. The stitching, this off-white brown style stitching, looks like it complements it nicely. Plus it's far enough away that you're like, yeah, it's, not matchy, but it looks like it flows nicely. Black stitching would probably look a little bit odd, but just grabbed a nice, this thing is thick, nice tan brown preview buckle, the little BVW on it. So this is clean, that's clean, bezel, everything on it, and just a tiny little BVW on there. So that's the build. Bezel on it will turn left, it'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel, and it is on there tight. So if you want that to stay up there, it will stay up there. It's not really going to move on you, and since it doesn't come out to the sides, you're never going to bump spin it at all. Not happening, right? So automatic mechanical, it's got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, that rotor is moving and keeping your time, putting tension to the mainspring. But before you put it on, And before you set the time, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. And at that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it from the side. Counterclockwise does not put any wind to it, but it is a lot easier to go back and forth because, see, I start threading it back on and I can back it right back off, doing it like this, and then pull it out just slightly. Keep that tension on there. 4 or 5 seconds of this mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. But if you know you're going to be driving, sitting at a desk, and you're not putting that much input in there, just go ahead and wind it for a little bit longer. Another 4 or 5 seconds of these little quarter, third, half, probably third half to half turns that I do. That will max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it. It has reversers on that mainspring. So once it gets the tension that it needs, it is just deflecting. So once you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click. And you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that's going to keep ticking. So you're not going to know you have it pulled out other than when you move this, that moves. You'll also notice you've got what's called a wobble crown. This will deflect lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so if you're pushing and prying on it a little bit, you're not putting any adverse pressure to the movement or the keyless works. Alexa, what time is it? 11:24 p.m. And it's like the center of that. Push it over. Get it out of that time setting and then wind it down. That is the build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. You're going to get a slider BVW box with an Atlas watch pillow in there. You're going to get a few things with it. You're going to get watch cleaner. This is a foamer. It's good on all glass and metal. So everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. You're also going to get leather conditioner. This will keep this strap perfectly soft. If you ever feel that it's not, probably apply it to the back where it's making contact with your skin. Let it soak in, remove any excess. Use a rag or something. Don't use one of your microfibers. So tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. It's like Polywatch. It's for your domed acrylic glass that you can scratch. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of this on it, and you'll buff it out with one of these two microfibers. This is the original that matched. They don't have that anymore, so you might be getting this blue on blue. Scratches up and down, just go left and right, filling that scratch, haze it, buff it out, and it will go away. If it's still there, wait just a little bit, let that solidify, and you should be good. If it's not, revisit it after it's solidified. You don't want to like take it right back out if it's wet. It's like if you're dealing with like drywall mud, you wouldn't go back and start messing with it again. You're going to start pulling out. So but typically 30 seconds of that buffing it will get anything handled. You can see it sticks up above it. And then if you would get a scratch on this or here, just look and see what direction the brush is going, and use the green side of a Scotch-Brite and go the same way. Don't go back and forth. You'll get lines that aren't what you want. If you get a little nick in here, just take the green side and just do single passes and blend it in. So if it's on the face, single passes, pull at an angle. You want to pop this off, but just single passes, pull at an angle to blend that in. So that's it. That's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. I hope you like it. Where are the beads? There are the beads. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, so I put them up all the time. Thanks, friends.